What up, YouTube? We're back at you. I'm Billy, and this is my slingshot, guys. I'm about to show you. Today's video is going to be pretty awesome because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about really what it takes to change the gear oil in a slingshot, and this should be for all models, so from 2016 to 2019 and soon to be 2020 should all be the same. So I had a hard time finding a video that would show you exactly how you can change the gear oil in this. So we're going to go from this step by step, and it's going to be easy. Hopefully it'll only take about 10 minutes. I've got my boy Ryan, he's going to help me out. Hopefully we can get this done, and I'm going to show you guys step by step exactly what you need to do. Now before you get started, there are going to be some things that you need. The first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need to get obviously some gear oil. Now Polaris recommends you change it at like 50,000 miles or some stupid interval like this, but anyone who's ever owned a slingshot knows that from time to time the gears, they hum, they get loud, and a lot of times the fix for those are going to be simply changing the oil. So today what I've done is I picked up 1 quart of Royal Purple 75 W140. Now you can use Mobile One, you can use whatever you want to, but I'm using Royal Purple just because most people who have done this before have said that the Royal Purple is the best when it comes to doing this. And essentially there's only going to be 2 bolts now that you need to make this happen. Now in addition to this, you are going to need, well, I guess you don't have to have it, but I bought it. It was like $7 on Amazon. I'll show you guys in just a minute. Is the hand pump that will go on top of this bottle, and it has a hose connected to it, so it'll allow you to fill it without tipping the bottle. So we're gonna get started, so let's do it. Alright guys, now as we get started, what you're gonna see is a list of things, like I said, you should have. First is the gear choice of your oil. Now 75 W140 Royal Purple is what we're going to be using today. The pump that I was referring to is right here. So this is essentially just a fluid pump that connects onto the top of the bottle and allows you to pump whatever you need to through there. I picked this up at Amazon for like $6-7, something like that. And the last thing that you're going to need is an M8 torque spit. So this is one out of my kit. This should allow you to open and close both the fill and the drain plugs on the bottom of the converter, and then obviously your ratchet is going to go with that. So these are all the items that you need, and yeah, we're going to get started. Alright guys, we just got started. This is super easy, and I think as we go through this, you're going to find that it's super easy as well. So once you have your gear oil, once you have your pump, once you have your M8 torque socket in your ratchet, pretty much all you're going to have to do is remove 2 of the fill plug and then the drain plug that are on the angle gear itself. So we're going to show that to you and let you see what it looks like. What's up guys? This is a continuation of the video that I started a couple days ago, and unfortunately I wasn't able to finish with enough light to show you guys. We're going to go over exactly where and what 2 bolts you need to take out to do the gear change, gear fluid change, angle gear fluid, I guess is what you could say, the angle gear fluid change. Super easy. I've already outlined previously on what tools that you'll need and why, and now I'm going to show you exactly what 2 bolts to use. So let's check it out. Now guys, if you take a look at the back, this is laying from the back tire on the driver's side underneath the slingshot. You're going to see the angle gear drive, and that's that round unit with the splines in it on the left. If you look just to the right of that, and I'll try to get over here and point that out, you're going to see right here this particular plug. This is the drain plug, and then if you look a little bit further up, I'm going to see if I can get closer to it here. You're going to see, let's try this here. Bear with me, I get the camera straight. You're going to see the gosh, kind of hard to see. If I can get it to focus here, you're gonna see right here, directly on the left side of the angle gear, is the fill. So what you're going to do is you're simply going to slide your drain bucket underneath this location. You're going to pop out this fill plug first, and then you're simply going to drain using this plug here. These are the M8 Allen sockets that I showed you, and you're going to notice that there's not a lot of oil that comes out of this. I mean, it might be a quarter to a half of a quart. Polaris really doesn't put much in there. So one of the lessons that we learned as I was doing this was, once it drains completely on a flat surface, you're going to put this plug back in. Now, understanding that you're looking at 10 to 14 pounds of torque on these, and that is not much. I mean, it's barely over hand tight. So these things are not super tight. Please be careful not to tighten these too much, because you'll mess up the seal, and you could mess up the over torquing. It could mess up the housing. So just keep that in mind. 10 to 14 pounds of foot-pounds of torque is all you're going to need. Something to tell you a little bit about this. Now, when you undo this plug and you begin to fill and you begin to pump, you're going to notice that the gears are super close to the drain hole. So you're not going to be able to put that plastic tube into the housing very far. It's just going to be a little bit enough for you to put the downward angle of the tube between the fill plug hole and the gear, and then you're just going to slowly pump the gear oil into here. Now, I ended up putting about 3/4 of a quart of fluid into this, which is a lot more than what came out. I wanted to make sure that I had enough, and it's going to be kind of hard to tell, but if you get close between half and 3/4 worth of fluid from the bottle into this, you're going to be perfectly fine. So what was the outcome? The outcome was a considerable immediate difference in the noise that I was having. I didn't notice the gear whine anymore. That was not completely gone, but I'm going to say like 95% gone. I ran this thing for several hours, driving it through the city, getting it hot, downshifting at lower speeds, and the whine that I was getting is completely gone. So I would recommend you doing this fluid change if you're hearing that noise. That's just, one of the quick things that you can do, and really is a pretty cost-effective fluid to change. I mean, you're looking at $22 for the fluid, and then the pump, you only have to buy that one time, and that's like $8. So moving forward, this is something that you can do. It probably should do, every. I'm going to do mine every 5,000 miles. It's just how that's going to work, unless I begin to hear a difference. But the Royal Purple treated me well. I like it. I'm going to keep doing it, and I hope this works for you. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to hit me up in the comments section. If you like the video and you like what I've shown you, please like and subscribe to my videos and to my channel, because that's how I'm able to keep doing these. So thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, again, hit me up, and with that, we'll talk to you guys really soon.